Today, I would like to discuss about writing research paper articles for publication. If you are beginners worried about how to publish research paper or how to write research articles, I hope the ideas that I am going to share with you will be quite helpful. If you are thinking about writing research paper article, before writing research paper article, you have to fulfill some requirements. At the beginning, or firstly, you have to make a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, what I reckon. So you should have a proper plan. Then, after making a plan, you have to choose the domain, you have to choose the field of your research paper, in which field you are going to carry out your research, whether it is science, humanities, social science, business, or what it is. Then after choosing your field of study, you need to choose the type of your research article. What type of research article you're gonna write or you're gonna publish, whether it is short communication or review based research articles or case study based research article or highlights, or what type of research article you're gonna write. You should have a clear idea about the type of your research article so that you can follow the certain format, related format or suitable format to your research paper article. Then in which journal you're gonna publish your research paper article, you should read or you should study some articles from the same journal, and you can follow the author guidelines from the same journal, like you need to follow the certain format like latest format or MSW or PDF, then length of your research article, and then referencing style. You should follow the specific guidelines. And after that, you come to the core part of your research paper, that is the structure of the research paper. In the structure of that research paper, firstly you need to choose a title. Your title should be, your title should be standard, catchy, short, and not only catchy, your title must be relevant to the core content of your research paper. If the content findings of your research paper and the title that do not match each other, then your research paper cannot be standard, cannot be authentic. And after choosing your title, another part of the structure is abstract. But abstract, if you write the abstract at the beginning of your research paper, you are following the wrong method. Why? Because abstract is the whole summary of the research paper. You're gonna mention the findings and the recommendation in your abstract. So it's better to write. It's better to write your abstract after completing your research paper. Not only better, you have to write the abstract after completing the research paper. Then another part is introduction. In your introduction, you should describe the background of your research paper and objective of your research paper. After introducing the research paper, then another that part is the literature review. In this literature review, this is one of the important part of your research paper. In your literature review, you should describe the objective, findings, limitation, methodology, everything in your literature review. In a clear way, you have to describe. But your introduction and literature review should be different. In a different way, you have to show the art of your writing, art of your presentation in your literature review. After literature review, another part is methodology. In this part you have to choose a certain method on the basis of your research article, whether it is qualitative research or quantitative research or action research, whether you are following the theoretical method or practical method, which methodology you are applying. On the basis of the methodology you have to collect your data. If it is quantitative research, then your data should be quantitative. If it is qualitative research, then you need to carry out the research, or you need to study, you need to find the sources on the basis of the theory and methodology you are applying in your research paper. After that, limitation, there are findings, are results and discussion. In your results means findings. After you carry out your research, what sort of data, what sort of things you found out, you need to mention the evidences and the findings in that part. And after that, the part of discussion comes. In the discussion, you need to discuss the findings, and you can provide the recommendation or solution as well. Then another part is conclusion, that in the concluding part you need to conclude, or you can give some ideas about a recommendation how to conclude it. And after conclusion, that you have to follow the reference part is coming. You need to follow the certain referencing style. Then if you follow these steps, then your research paper will be standard. And your research paper, when you complete your research paper, then you need to do the editing. In part of editing comes, you need to do some proofreading before sending your research paper for the publication. Thank you very much for watching and listening this video.